Okay, so it's June the 11th, Saturday, and I've just gotten my plants in, and so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on what I have. They actually don't look too bad. I mean, some look terrible, but for the most part, I guess they're okay. They're better than I thought they were going to be, actually, now that they're in. So just very quickly, I've got 3 Peruviano Arancillo plants over here, and 3 Aji Huachapao plants over here. And they're all, like the Peruviano Arancillo and the Aji Huachapao are both very nice plants, very nice plants for sure, with great peppers that are sweet with some heat. The Arancillo is hotter. The Huachapao, the peppers are a little bit longer. They both produce orange peppers. Not what you're going to be looking when you're looking for really hot peppers. No, but really nice peppers. Same thing with the Bishop's Crown, which I have over here. Really beautiful plant, actually. I'm gonna get in there and take a look at it, and it's, well, some of them are a little bit ratty looking. Expect that they'll all bounce back and start to look nice, but this one already looks nice. Bishop's Crown is another nice pepper with some heat, not much, but some, and beautiful sweet flavor. I really like that. Pereira, and I've got 2 Pereira plants here and here. A little bit wilty. I have to water them. I just planted them. You can see Pereira is a very prolific plant. The peppers are hotter by far than the other ones that I've mentioned, though they're not super hot. We're probably looking at about maybe 150,000 Scoville units. I wouldn't go much higher than that, but they don't have much flavor, really. They're just really basically a hot pepper. And they go through phases, like they go from light green to dark green. They go kind of purplish, almost black. Then they turn to red. So I mean, you get them all different. Really, very nice pepper. It's a great addition to any garden, I think. And they're small, and you can cut them up. They're a nice pepper, and they produce peppers right through the year. Well, right through the season. Pardon me. Habanero Tasmania. I grew this once. I thought I'd grow it again. I can't remember too much about it. I guess I should watch my videos sometimes. But I don't think the plant really did very well, so I thought I'd give it another try. There's already a little pod. Jeez. Anyway, and so hopefully that'll do well. It's got flowers all over it. Hot paper lantern, I've been growing for many, many years. One of the first pepper plants I ever grew, and delightful. Big plants, full of peppers. They kind of look like Nagas, not as hot as Nagas, obviously. Maybe 150 to 250,000 Scoville units. They're really nice peppers. Taste good, hot, great pepper. And then I've got 3 Nagas, Nagamorch plants over here, and very good. They're not as prolific, but their peppers are very hot, extremely hot, I would say. You're probably looking at maybe 500,000 Scoville units. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden talking about Scoville units all over the place. Butcholokia carbon, they're smaller. They're the ghost peppers, but they're smaller. Butcholokias are a little bit larger. They look a lot like the Nagas, but the Butcholokia carbon, they produce smaller peppers. Still the same as a regular ghost pepper, same flavor, same heat and everything, but they're very prolific. Like, I think I've gotten 100 peppers from one plant. That was not last year, I think the year before. And then I've got 3 Butch Tea Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea plants over here. Great plant, but they're kind of small. So, like, I did start my peppers, like I've said already, about a month later than normal, and I won't do that again. But hopefully they'll start to do great. We're supposed to have a beautiful summer, so hopefully it won't be too hot. Mid-20s for most of the year, according to AccuWeather. So hopefully they'll do well, and I'll be giving them a big fertilizer boost for the next couple weeks and see what I can do with them. The Mosquitero poblano, I just actually picked up the plant from a garden center last year, and I got 1 pepper from it. So I managed to get a couple seeds, so I thought I would try. Not much of a plant, but we'll see what happens with it. Then I've got a couple morugas, which are similar to the butch teas, but very, very hot. I mean, these are million Scoville unit peppers, so they're not for the faint of heart. They're very strong and very, very hot. Then I've got a couple red devil's tongues, and I grew them a couple years back, and I think the peppers are hilarious because they do look like long red tongues, all pimply and everything. They're not as hot as you'd think based upon the name and the way they look, but they're nice. They're nice peppers. I've got 3 brain strains, which is a strain of the 7-pod, and look a lot like the 7-pod, but I guess they look a lot like brains. They do. Bumpy, the shape of it. Let's see what I'm doing with my hand. Kind of like that. And I've grown them every year, so I know what to expect with them. Ajiumba, it's been a few years since I've grown them. They're yellow peppers. Oh, wait a minute, I grew one last year. Sorry. They're yellow peppers, sweet, kind of hot, but nothing to write home about. Emmanuel Pimenta, it's a scrabby looking little plant. It looks awful. But you never know, it might bounce back and surprise me. The peppers are not hot at all, there's no heat. But they taste like habanero, which is really, really weird. It's a weird thing to have. If you combine this with one of the other peppers that's heat without much flavor, you might have something interesting. But I thought I would grow, I thought I would grow it anyway and see what I get. And then I've got 3 7-pods. Nowhere near the size of the 7-pods I normally plant. And 7-pods are very, very, 7-pod Jonas, pardon me. Excuse me. They're very, very not prolific. I've gotten like 8 or 9 peppers on a single plant at times. So I don't want to, having 6 or 7 or 8 7-pod plants like I've done in the past. No, it's just a waste of real estate. And as you can see, I don't really have an awful lot of real estate to give away. Normally I would have like up to 40 plants jammed in here, but I decided not to do that this year. I've got 34 plants, or 33 plants, and I have them spaced the way I think they should be spaced. 17 in the back, and good Lord, 16 in the front. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yes. And I've got them alternating so that they're, we'll see how it goes anyway. I'm hoping that they all kind of grow nice and neat. Maybe I'll prune them as they go so that as they grow, they don't wind up all over each other. Anyway, this is it. My 2016 hot pepper garden. And hopefully we'll have a good year and lots of peppers. Anyway, that's going to be it for the garden. Look at how horrible my grape plant looks. Terrible, terrible. There was an infestation of these stupid forest gump caterpillars or whatever they're called. Forest, I don't remember, something or other. But I mean, I do have some little bunches of grapes. I don't know if you can see that. But I don't even think I'm going to bother covering them. I'll just let the birds have them this year. I don't know if the plant's even going to bounce back next year. It's so devastated. Terrible looking. And over here are the plants I'm going to be giving away. So I've got them all nice and organized. Some of them are, well, anyway, I know that my friends and coworkers and coworkers who are friends expect like 2 each, but they're not going to get them. I just couldn't manage it. Here's the reason. Here are the plants that are too small, I think, to even give away. I don't think these plants are going to produce anything. This little nag, I mean, it's got flowers on it. You never know, really. This red devil's tongue is just so teensy-weensy. And it's heartbreaking. And then I had a couple that, never mind. I don't know why I'm going to show you that. But these are the plants that I think are a size enough that I could give them away. That prayer is a little bit iffy, but anyway. And I'll show you one last thing, and then I'll let you go if you haven't already gone. I guess if you hear me say that, you're not gone. My cherry trees, our cherry trees, my wife's too, produced an inordinately large amount of cherries. Oh, look at these stupid caterpillars. Ugh! Ugh! Gross. Ugh! Ugh! Oh my God! I don't even want to look anymore. What am I gonna do? Yikes! Oh, I thought I was gonna show you some beautiful cherries. Romeo and Juliet's, they are. If you haven't seen my videos in the past. There must be hundreds of them, but are they going to survive these caterpillars? Oh my God. So anyway, that's it for now, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for dropping by.